I think it should be considered strength and conditioning malpractice when strength and conditioning coaches still don't include sprints in their strength and conditioning program. I still hear of and see a lot of coaches not programming sprints in their strength and conditioning program. And here is what they are missing out on by not programming sprints. Before we start, let me just quickly define what I mean by sprints. I do not mean your shuttles. And I do not mean your fitness drills, because at the end of the day, I think a lot of coaches are out here thinking that they are doing speed when they are not doing or training real speed. I'm talking about sprints with maximal effort and with maximal time for rest, meaning that every sprint can be performed ultimately at 100% capacity. As soon as you do not have that rest, you are not doing sprints anymore because your reps are not at max speed. But without further ado, here's what they are missing out on by just not including sprints into their team's programs. And just something to mention, a lot of these studies done did not even program a lot of high volume of sprints when incorporating sprints into these studies. The first one is a reduction of 25% less hamstring injuries in a season. Lower risk of ACL injuries, a pretty obvious one, but improved speed and agility. And still, which is always a great one, improvement of the anaerobic energy system, which still gets stimulated when training sprints, even if you are resting quite a lot. Which I think is a crazy one for some coaches to understand, because they don't seem to understand that athletes can still develop energy systems whilst not constantly running up and down every 5 seconds with 2-second breaks. Honestly, I can't really think of a good reason why a coach would not be programming speed for their players at least weekly. If you're a player that is not doing at least speed 1 to 2 times per week, maybe it's not happening in your team sports training, then I do recommend that you find some time in your week to get some sprint work in.